Tropical cyclone Lam has intensified to a Category 3 system as it bears down on communities in Arnhem Land. Local MP Lynne Walker says she's extremely concerned about the lives of residents in the region. The airport and schools have already been shut down and emergency shelters have been opened. Sky News reporter Dan Borscher has more.
Cyclone Lam continues to intensify off the coast of Arnhem Land and looks set to make landfall later in the day. Lynne Walker is the Labor MP for the region. She tried to return to her home this morning, but the airport was shut down. She says she has major concerns for people living in rural parts of the region.
Those in the remote communities, in the homelands where housing is quite old, that we're talking about communities that may have anything from 3 houses to perhaps 40 houses. Those larger communities, for instance Bunyala on Blue Mud Bay, have not evacuated.
Ms Walker says she backs the decision by the Northern Territory's Emergency Controller to open emergency shelters.
The call was made some time ago that people who didn't have shelter needed to seek shelter, so they should be doing that immediately. I've just spoken with a very dear friend of mine who has evacuated from the little community of Wallaby Beach near the refinery. She is at Gove Hospital in the shelter at the moment. It sounded like there are a lot of people there in the background, but as much as she wanted to be at home, she knew that she was in the safest place for the time being.
Chief Minister Adam Giles told Parliament earlier this morning that there were 85 people already taking refuge in the shelter in the hospital in Arnhem Land. When Ms Walker tried to respond, the Leader of Government Business tried to gag her.
This is a very serious incident out there in northeast Arnhem Land, and as a resident out there for 25 years and as the local member, I just thought that it was appropriate that I have a few words, and so I thought Mr Elferink was out of order. I thought it was mean-spirited, and I think quite clearly the Speaker did as well.
Dan Borscher, Sky News, Darwin.